Hey everyone, I'm Austin.
I'm Mitch.
And there's another episode of SPA VGN, video game news you might have missed, Xbox edition. We just did another PlayStation 1 the other day, so please check that one out if you haven't already. But this one is all Xbox focused.
Yeah.
So starting with the big story, Phil Spencer hinted that Xbox Gamepass might release streaming sticks to plug into your TV and no consoles required, i.e. like the Google Stadia. Is exactly what that service is, which I think is something we mentioned in a previous video of like things Xbox could do to, I don't know if it's in the one where they could win. I know we kind of mentioned something like this, where they really lean into Game Pass and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what better way to sell Game Pass when people are like, I don't want to buy a whole console, it's not available on my current consoles, but I really like Game Pass. Hey, spend $60 maybe on a streaming stick.
I mean, it's a streaming stick and a controller is what you get, and then obviously
streaming stick and a controller for maybe $79.99.
Yeah, and then and then a Game Pass subscription. You plug and play. It's gonna work. Probably,
I assume they'll require the Ultimate for something like that.
Yeah, and I'm sure xCloud's gonna be involved somehow because that's their streaming thing. So I bet it's through xCloud as well. So he just hinted at it, didn't confirm nor deny. That streaming stick thing, like with the Stadia, didn't get received too well. I think it was rushed and just not done properly. So I really don't see the Google Stadia even like being around after, especially something like this happens. Stadia is probably done.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
Yeah. They just didn't get the support. I mean, not from the developer.
If you're one of the 10 people out there that have one, we're sorry.
So, Xbox might be the company to do it because they've been doing stuff
Microsoft
like this.
does things right usually.
Yeah, most times.
Usually.
Last
Forgetting about Xbox One.
little shaky there.
Speaking of the Xbox One,
yeah, of course.
A game that came out for the Xbox One was the Master Chief Collection, and it is now confirmed.
Who's Master Chief?
Yeah, some really guy John. I think
some indie game, I'm sure. I don't know.
The Master Chief Collection is going to get its port over to the Xbox Series X at 4K resolution and 120 frames per second.
It's a lot of Ks.
That's so many Ks.
That's
and
4 of
so
them.
many FPSs.
So many frames.
But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun playing through those again.
No surprise there. Obviously, it's their biggest franchise ever. So of course they're going to bring it, GTA style and Skyrim style. Well, Skyrim's not confirmed yet, but GTA style into the next gen.
Bring it back. Makes you wonder if PlayStation might do something the same with their big trilogy in Nathan Drake.
Yeah, maybe so.
We'll see.
Another big game series you might not have heard of, Gears War. So Gears 5 has a new content update coming this holiday that includes a new story mode plus multiplayer stuff. And I believe Dave Bautista's involved somehow.
Yeah, Dave Bautista playable in the campaign.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. How they're going to work him into the story, I don't know. If you haven't played Gears 5, this is a perfect time to do it. You kind of need to muscle through Gears 4. Gears 4 was not great, but it is a direct
You know how they're going to do it?
Huh.
He was there the whole time. He was just standing incredibly still.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see him.
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I've become invisible to the eye.
That's how they're
invisible.
That's how they're gonna do it. He's invisible.
But if you haven't played it, I highly recommend playing Gears 5. It is one of my favorite games.
Which is on
Gears
Game
4,
Pass?
not so much. Gears 5, awesome game.
Both on Game Pass, so get your streaming stick and stick in your TV and play some Gears.
Yeah.
In the future, not now.
Not now, when it comes out.
One day.
Speaking of the Xbox, as the entire video is,
Xbox.
The pre-orders, the second wave of pre-orders that GameStop released a couple weeks ago, they have now all but been canceled.
Yeah, so it's...
My Facebook page is just full of people posting the screenshot saying, we're sorry, but your pre-order has been canceled. Similar to ones that a couple weeks ago that the PlayStation 5 were being canceled. now we're getting a ton of Xbox cancellations.
So yeah, it's
Back to the dumpster fire.
yes, it is once again just still burning. So that means just more people are going to have to wait in line at GameStop, Walmart, Target, wherever, Best Buy, to get their console of choice, because it's pretty much looking like that's the only way to be getting them right now. They're no more pre-orders with how bad it's been going. I mean, we are, 2 weeks away almost?
Yeah.
From launch, which is crazy. I feel like this day was never going to be there, and we're just right around the corner.
Right there.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Another game that's pretty crazy, Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you don't have internet, remember, it's 12 discs to download it on your computer. But a data miner went through, is on an Xbox forum, went in and found the code for a VR version of Flight Simulator, which got people thinking, Xbox doesn't have VR, but maybe they will.
It might.
I mean, it's going to be no surprise. Maybe it'll be just a PC thing, just for VR. But, you know, it's not the first rumor that there's a VR coming for the Xbox. So we'll see, you know. It could be flying all over the world in a nice little headset. Whoa.
That'd be pretty cool.
Dust off that joystick from 1998, plug it in. Probably doesn't work anymore, but you can try.
But you can pretend
Yeah.
and have your controller.
That's usually what I do. Woo!
That's how I fly.
Yeah.
And lastly, Phil Spencer was once again interviewed by Kotaku, and they went in depth on basically asking about the Bethesda deal. And they said, in order to recoup your $7.5 billion investment, well, they said, does it make sense to not launch them on PlayStation games, I should say. And he simply said, yes. They don't have to, basically.
Yeah.
But then he said, I am answering your question as it was asked. Our goal is not to take away the ability for people to play these games. We want more people to play these games, not fewer. I'm answering the questions as you asked. So, no, it does not have to go on other platforms to make sense for us. We have Xbox, we have xCloud, and we have PC. We think that's enough to recoup our investment, basically.
Yes, but left it open, saying we're not just going to leave it there. Sounds like we will get it on, PlayStation and probably Switch as well, which I still think is the smart move. Especially for Microsoft, because it's just more money they could bring in. You can't cut out 2/3 of the market and expect to still do as well as you would have if you included everyone.
Once again, neither side was confirmed.
It just let a lot of fanboys yelling at each other on the internet.
Yeah, so it was basically read two ways. Some people said, oh, it's confirmed that it's not going to be exclusive because he says we're not trying to take it away. And then the other people were like, no, it is confirmed to be exclusive because he says we don't need to.
Yeah.
It was neither. He basically said, I'm answering the question as you asked it. No, we don't need to, but that's not the goal. To me, I lean more towards the side of confirmed that it's not going to be exclusive, but it's not confirmed either way.
Yeah.
But that's what we've got for you on our Xbox series of SPA VGN, video game news you might have missed. Make sure to stop by again. We're going to have a Nintendo video. It's going to be much shorter, but we do have a Nintendo version.
Down the pipeline.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you find out about that one by ringing that notification bell. And if you liked these videos, make sure to give us that big thumbs up.
And push that little arrow, that's a share button.
Yeah, so it goes to whoever's over there.
Over there.
Share it with.
Yes, please.
And make sure to stop by again with
Super Platinum Achievement.
See you guys.